Hey guys, impromptu show. I don't know if you guys have seen what's going on with the flotillas, but they are being infiltrated as many of us expected, including the people on them. I swear I haven't gotten sleep this whole week because, this was so many of our biggest fears. I've had these moments the past 2 years where it's like, I don't know, like each day is so fucking hard to even try to fathom what's going on. And then sometimes it seems all too much. And today, seeing these people who are literally just trying to bring the most bare necessities, who we know are completely nonviolent. We know they are literally singing like songs with like acoustic guitars and hugging and laughing and bringing baby formula to people who are quite literally starving. And they are being treated as a threat. I don't see how this can end any way except one. So where do we go from here? Where do we go? We've been marching for 2 years. We've been protesting for 2 years. We've been making calls for 2 years. Now what do we do? Because there's still a fucking Holocaust going on. What will end this? There's only one thing. And that's when there's no one left for them to unalive. I, like many of you, I'm sure, have been watching the live videos of the boats being intercepted. I know Greta Thunberg was a little bit ago. Some others. It's not just the aid being intercepted, it's the fact that they're now being held hostage. They were threatened that if they did not turn around, they would be taken, thrown in a prison in the terrorist state of Israel and have to stand trial. This isn't something where, nah, sorry, dude, you're not getting in. You got to turn around. That's not what this is. These people, quite literally risked their lives. Not just because they could be unalived, but because their lives are literally in the hands of fucking monsters. Literal fucking monsters. Like many of you, I was dreading this and I was having a hard time watching these videos. And then sometimes I get DMs from people in Haza as a journalist thanking me for covering, what's going on, things like that. And a few minutes ago, I checked my DMs and I had a message from a woman that said, I'm a mother of 3 in Palestine. I live in Gaza, and your posts give me hope. How? I have none. How does that give her hope? And the only thing I can think is just that I'm talking about it, period. Which makes me so fucking furious that why would talking about a Holocaust happening, why is that so, why should that need to be thanked? Why, why are there still so many people who cannot even bother to post the words Free Palestine? I don't know what to say when these people reach out. Like, honestly, usually what I say is, I am sorry for my country. It's usually what I say because I don't fucking know what else to say. I have no idea. I mean, what else can you say? I said on the show the other night, I saw there was a girl who literally said the words stay safe. And it was the most fucking American thing you could ever tell someone in Palestine or in an actual war zone or genocide or what have you. Stay safe. I mean, what can you do? I just say, thank you so much. I'm sending love. I'm sorry for my country. Our blood is on our hands and has been for 2 fucking years. Even those of us who fight it, blood is still on our hands because we live in a place that is funding it. What do we do? Please comment. What do we do? What the fuck do we do? Disruptions, protests, marches, mutual aid. We've done it all. Now what? Where do we go from here? Because that all feels really self-serving. Because, yeah, we bring awareness and there is beautiful solidarity and things like that. But at the end of the day, it hasn't changed anything. It just makes us feel really good that we're doing something. And, in a way, there's nothing wrong with that. But is it changing things? What has it changed? Going after people in the middle of international waters is another international war crime. Add it to the fucking list. What will happen? Not a damn fucking thing. They are never going to have to answer to any of their fucking crimes, ever. And this is so fucking beyond Netanyahu. He is one piece of shit. This is so beyond him. So if you have suggestions of what we can do, please tell me. Because I just don't fucking know anymore. That DM. It just hit me. I get messages from people quite often. I'd say maybe at least once a week from Palestine. And, just simple, sweet things. Thank you for talking about, what we're dealing with. Thank you for, I'm sure they send it to countless people. I'm sure. But this one tonight, after I watched those videos, confirming that the people are not going to get any aid, it just fucking broke me. I totally agree. Um, I agree, Wendy. I think, you know, there are always going to be Zios who are going to say that's not happening, you're anti-Semitic, or try to rationalize or lie about things that are happening. What I find, honestly, sometimes even more repulsive is those who say nothing. And these are people in our lives. These are our friends, our family. They are people who we thought were good people, but people who history is going to look back on and be like, what the fuck? Why? Why didn't you say anything? Why? And, there's this saying, I believe it's a book. Um, One day everyone will have been against this. And that's so fucking true. Fast forward 6 months, a year, whatever, everyone will say they were against this. And we have receipts. But I don't want to be right. I want people to speak the fuck up. But you can't make people. You just see this fucking darkness in their soul, that they are too self-important. They view it as political. They don't want to take sides. Whatever the fucking reason is, they don't say a single fucking word. I just don't understand how you could live with yourself. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Granted, the saying ignorance is bliss, but there's certain times cognitive dissonance is a cancer to begin with, but there are certain times that maybe like a fucking Holocaust going on, that that is even more of a disgrace. There is not one fucking valid reason people are not speaking about Palestine. There is not. I don't care about your fucking job. I don't care about your fucking family. I don't care about your fucking politics. I don't give a flying fuck. about any of it. It has been 2 fucking years of massacring children live on the air in front of us. If you have said nothing, there's no excuse. There is no attempt at trying to rationalize that. I don't think we'll ever understand how people could be like that. And I guess that's good because I don't want to fucking understand. I would hate to be a person who would be that apathetic, who would be that non empathetic and non humanitarian, that they would just disregard what is happening. This not only should not be disregarded, this should light a fucking fire under your goddamn fucking ass like never before. People are too busy talking about how Trump has orange skin and a fucking toupee than talking about the fact that a fucking Holocaust is going on. Social media can be a blessing and a fucking curse. Because I have met so many incredible people, like those of you watching. And then I also see so many fucking disgusting Zionists. I don't know, you guys. I'm just like at a loss. I don't even fucking know anymore. Like, let me see if I can see this. I keep thinking about that Oscar movie where that family that live outside the concentration camp and they live like, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And, the comparisons of the first Holocaust and this Holocaust, putting the photos side by side and watching films. And, when I went to the Holocaust Museum last, I was like, this is fucking Palestine. This is fucking Palestine. Like, and if you look up the definitions of genocide in Palestine, or genocide and Holocaust, they are comparable and they're both applicable. But Holocaust needs to be used more because genocide, people are so fucking desensitized to that word now. And since Bernie Sanders and the UN have called it that, I feel like that even lessens its meaning more. I think Holocaust is just far more, um, it's more suited. Um, I'm so fucking scared to look at these flotilla updates. I know the one flotilla said that they were closer than anyone has gotten before. Um, there were over 50 of them, over 44 countries. I mean, God, these people are just, I hate the word heroes. I don't know what the fuck they are, warriors, or I don't know. They are martyrs. I don't want them to be the kind of martyrs who are in Palestine, but that takes, I mean, we think of like Adam and the act he did by the self-immolation. Dude is a martyr. He is a fucking martyr. He did the bravest thing. Brave. Absolutely fucking brave. And sacrificed himself. That's what they are doing. They could very well be sacrificing their lives to get food to these people, but more symbolically to actually stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine. My fear is, I mean, like, they all make videos that are like, if you see this video, that means it's been intercepted, blah, blah, blah. They're just all playing one by one. They're popping up. And it's just like, I think of their families, and it's not going to be like the last flotilla that was like intercepted and they're like, okay, go home. It's not going to be like that this time. They're literally saying they're like holding them there and going to do a fucking trial in the terrorist state of Israel. Like, do you really think that's going to be fucking fair? And yet again, there's more rules that aren't applicable to them because you're not even allowed to fucking do that. It's, and I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know I am. It's just I can't afford a fucking therapist. So that's you guys are my fucking therapist, okay? Um I think, it really it feels good to hear from you guys. You send messages and things like that that say like, I totally understand where you're coming from, and that's, it's comforting. I know I'm not the only person having these thoughts and getting emotional and frustrated and angry. um so I guess, since since this was an impromptu show, I didn't really have like anything prepared, but you know on the, I guess you could say, positive side, um the fact that people from Palestine do DM me, including tonight, it shows that they see us. They see us posting. They see us post about our actions, post about you know, our protests, post about our mutual aid. They see it. Maybe not all of us, obviously, but they see it. And many of them know the whole fucking world is with them. I don't pray. I'm a humanist, not religious, but I don't know. I'm just like sending positive energy and my hopes and my love to everyone on the flotilla and to everyone who needs that aid. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, free Palestine.